Rows of green beans here. Oh God. Gonna have to edit that one out. Hey everyone. Gonna give you a little update on the garden. This is what we're dealing with. So right here we have a set of green beans. We've got a couple rows of these green beans. There's 3 rows of green beans here. So over here, right there, you'll see that we planted a multitude of different potatoes. Potato germination was less than adequate. Don't know why. Dug up the ones that didn't sprout real well and saw that they were rotten. So if you guys got any helpful tips on planting a potato crop, all that is welcome. Right there, that row is actually potatoes that had eyed out that we got at the store, and they ended up doing the best out of everything. So now we're going to get into some of the zucchini. So zucchini, I've got 6 different plants of zucchini here. Behind that right there is the peppers. You can see that the tomatoes are actually starting to blossom. They need tied up. That's going to have to be on the to-do list this week. So we got multiple rows of green beans over here. We've got a row of Brussels sprouts, and then the rest of it is cabbage. We have some cherry tomatoes down here. We actually got those after we planted everything else. I got baskets coming for those. And then pretty long row of bell peppers and hot peppers. Everything to the left is hot. Hungarian wax, jalapenos, infernos. Everything to the right is bells. Right there we've got, these are cucumbers, and, oh nope, sorry. These are the cantaloupe, these 3 here, and the cucumbers are up top. So here is some baby zucchini. There's one right here. There's one here at the end of this blossom. You can kind of see that a little bit. Every blossom, not every blossom, but most blossoms will have zucchini growing on the outside. Some of the cabbage is starting to split. It hasn't had a lot of rain, and then when we do get the rain, the plant takes up as much as it possibly can, which is causing the cabbage to actually split. So it's just something we got to deal with. These plants, the zucchini, the cabbage, cucumbers, potatoes, tomatoes, those all get 7 dusted for various insect pests. Zucchini will actually get a pest that comes up through the bottom of the root. These right here, Japanese beetles, those kill them as well too. So you can see some of the residue of the dust from the first time I dusted them has the leaves turn white. So I've got to get them dusted again, make sure that that's all taken care of. You can actually see some of the jalapenos that are getting ready to be picked, the early ones. So I got 3 just on that one little plant right there, plus all these ones are coming. So jalapenos, what I do is I freeze them. And at the end of the year, when we're making any kind of sausage or whatever, I'll pull that out, take those, cut them up, grind them up, stuff them with high temperature cheddar cheese, some deer sticks. It's awesome stuff. We used to use a lot of that when we would go down to Georgia and hunt pigs. Makes awesome sausage. So in particular, this pepper plant, albeit probably from watering, put a lot of water right down here on the roots. It eroded a little bit of that, and now the plant's starting to fall over. So I'll pound a stake in here and tie this up just like a tomato. I know we got a lot of pepper plants, but every one of them will produce, so as long as you take care of them, they'll keep going. These ones, these holes, they actually had peppers in them. Those peppers didn't make it for whatever reason, and yep, didn't have time to get new ones. A lot of people like these. These are Cayenne Red Peppers. Cook with them. You can dehydrate these, cut these up, dehydrate them, and then you can season a lot of different things with cayenne. There's some right in here too. They'll turn bright fire engine red when they're ready to be picked. There goes the boss. So anyways, yeah, the tomatoes are doing really well. We suckered and tied them 2 weeks ago. This week I'll be making the last of our first cutting hay. So I'm gonna try to get down here to tie them up and sucker them one more time. Well, I'll sucker them a couple more times, but the act of suckering is actually a pain in the butt when you got these many plants. If you don't sucker them, they won't get tall. And if you do sucker them, sometimes they'll grow taller than this stake here. So we'll sucker them as much as we need to, and then once we're good, we'll just tie them from there on out. Stakes are all holding up really well. Super happy with how the stakes are holding up the tomatoes. Obviously they're still pretty small, but there's some. You can see these Amish paste here. They're a lot stringier of a plant, right? The base isn't as big. They're just a lot more stringy. This is right here is a really good example of a sucker. So there's nothing on this. You just take it, bend it back and forth, and pull this off. That is a sucker. So instead of the plant putting energy into growing more of that sucker, it will put it into producing fruit and taking care of getting taller. Really, we're about a month away from starting to can. Normally for me it's the first week in August, second week in August, somewhere around there, that we'll have enough tomatoes to make our first run of whatever we decide to do. That could be salsa this year, it could be spaghetti sauce right out of the gate. But out of these 200 tomato plants, I'm definitely hoping to make taco sauce, spaghetti sauce, salsa, puree, tomato puree, a lot of different things. This is probably the best my garden has ever looked, and got to give a special shout out to my wife's Aunt Cindy. She's been phenomenal, and all the time I've been messing around with hay and everything, she's been down here taking care of the garden, and I can't thank her enough, that's for sure. So while we're doing a status update of everything that's kind of going on at the farm, we might as well get the goats out. You can see what the baby goats look like. So these babies were born early March. So that would make them about 4 months old now. And yeah, girls are gonna bring them out.
Outside, everybody outside. Head over to the house. Come on.
Nisiana, come on. We'll take them down.
Come on, kids. We're taking you.
Almost took you out.
Let them in the garden.
Yeah, please don't let them in the garden. Those two right there, what's their names? Malika and Miss Cuddle Cakes, and then what are these two?
Ruby and Peace.
Peace is right there, and Ruby's the red one. Got it. We're not gonna have a fair this year, huh?
No.
But what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do our own fair.
Here. And are you gonna show the goats on your own? You want this? Explain to the camera the difference between Ruby and the other kinds of goats that we have.
So the kinds that don't have the big ears like Ruby. I know you think that they don't have ears, but those little things by their ears are ears.
And that's their breed. We don't cut them off.
Yes.
They're just born that way.
Yes.
And the Nubians have big floppy ears.
Yeah.
You don't want my flower? Come on. Come on.
I got Malika in. Get them in.
Yep.
And
All right.
I can find it. There! Everybody's in!
We're gonna go up and see the big girls now. See how they're doing. They're probably sleeping. So we'll see. Hi girls.
Hi girl.
right, so we're gonna check up on the bees. Nathan from Mountain Spring Bees has come over the last week and treated these for mites, I think is what he told me. I don't know much about that, but yeah, we brought the brush hog over and we decided to clean up a little bit for him so he could get in and out of here. As you can see, the hives are very, very busy right now. We've got bees coming in and out everywhere. All right, sis, come over here. They're gonna get crazy. If you've ever wanted to raise pigs, this is the way, right?
That's the bull, and this girl is named Pigsy.
I don't think you need to be eating that, you goofball. Get out of there. Get out of there. Well, guys, that's pretty much the update of everything that's going on in the farm right now. Garden's growing, pigs are growing, goats are growing, kids are growing. She's sitting like a dog. Yeah. So yeah, fair's canceled this year due to current circumstances. So we're gonna have our own little fair here. Let the girls show some goats. So stay tuned. Probably a video to come out of that. Should be a good time. We're going in. Turn it around. Turn it around. We're getting in. Come on. We're getting in.
Come in, come in. Yeah. Close the gate.
How did I time that up perfect?